Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are returned from our break and ready to actually pick up Saga's story in Alan Wake 2 after having met the goodest boy in the entire game, Mayor Setter. He's totally got my vote. He's a good mayor. He's a good mayor. You are, yeah. Alright. Enough praising Mayor Doggo.
Well, that's the cutest mayor I've ever seen for sure.
Yeah, I would say so. Now it's back to Bright Falls and to the sheriff's station. To see if we can get the Federal Bureau of Control to release Alan? I'm still banking on it's Scratch, but he doesn't quite know he's Scratch because he wrote himself that way or something like that. That's my guess as to what's going on with that. Alright. Time to get our asses up to the sheriff's deputy. Which is, thankfully, this building right here.
Okie dokie. I don't like the sounds coming from the station.
What sounds?
I've seen some crazy things in my life, but I don't know.
Also, though it's missing, like, the extravagant walkway, you got to appreciate just how much the Bright Falls Sheriff's Station is the Twin Peaks Sheriff's Station. Why are all the lights off?
Power's out.
This just further is confirming
good
my
sign.
suspicions.
There's Taken inside.
Alright. Okay, we're gonna need a key for that.
Holding cells. Is that where they're keeping Wake? Door's locked, though.
Cult of the Tree. Cult imagery is usually subtle, recognizable only by members. Here, the use of symbols is enthusiastic, eye-catching.
Anyone here?
I'm here in the closet.
Oh. Awesome.
Agent
Oh.
Estevez? Is
Oh.
that you?
Anderson? Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like. My leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you don't...
Taken. Yeah, I'll handle it.
Only one? After what I've been dealing with in the frickin' woods?
Light up!
Wow, you like shattered the table too.
All clear, Estevez. That leg doesn't look good.
Yeah, no.
Feels even worse. But thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
What happened here?
Where to fucking start? We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle. The police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
Is this where you're going to tell me an AWE really is an Alan Wake event?
What did the FBC come here to do?
Bright Falls is the site of a recurring Altered World event.
Altered World
Shadow
event,
is stronger than we
okay.
expected. We're low on resources, problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow, and it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
Really? Thanks.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay. Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. I'll need these keys.
Oh, I thought you were going to give me the fuse.
Back into the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
Well, first I'm going to see if the sheriff's keys will open that door. There we go.
The cell door won't open without power.
That floating flashlight, though. Ooh. Yes, please. How do I get it out of there? R.E. Alan Wake and Cult Connections Summary. In 2010, writer and suspected para-utilitarian Alan Wake was reported to have disappeared into Cauldron Lake, a known threshold site. 3 years later, a small group responsible for multiple killings was arrested in New York City by federal investigators. The murders were recreations of deaths found in the writing of Alan Wake. Interrogations with the murderers revealed that they saw Wake as a sort of prophet, describing themselves as his cult, and considered his novels to be sacred texts. As Wake was missing at the time, it's unlikely he had any personal involvement with the cult. At least there is no evidence supporting the idea. Soon after the New York cult was detained, an organization known as the Cult of the Tree began operating around Cauldron Lake. The same area Wake disappeared. This is now the second organization branding themselves as a cult with a direct physical connection to Alan Wake, operating in the location he was last seen in. I propose that this is not a coincidence, and would like permission to search for a link between Wake and the Cult of the Tree. See file 14-54-5326 for the full proposal. Excuse me. Emergency Incident Report, the Lake House. Research Facility WA-03 at Cauldron Lake, Washington has been compromised. Case unknown. The incident was visually confirmed by Agent Estevez when she visited the facility to make contact with Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont, heads of the operations at the lake house. The facility itself is reported to be in a damaged state, with no living staff found during a brief search. A longer search was not possible due to an active AWE in the area requiring all available resources. Investigations and containment not possible with the current personnel. Emergency dispatch of response and rescue staff is requested. The Investigations Department has no knowledge of the lake house's recent research projects due to worsening communications and cooperation since HQ went dark. As a result, this report cannot determine the incident's cause without further investigation. Refer to file 92-33-3215 for the full incident report. Okay. Neither of those told me how to get the code for that pump action there. Memory loss. Regain your mind. Author L. Temp. Revolution for the Brain. Experience of time and other neuroscience breakthroughs. Author P.R. Essay. Tricksters and Falsehoods. Author Westmore. UFO Reality. Part 3. Ah, I see. Batston. Communications and Testimonies. And Sighting Under the Lens. Author Quincy. A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3. Okay. So let's try this. Two. Twelve to 18. Will that work? Ahoy, Mr. Drew. Welcome back. No. Ah, 7. Q would be 7. There we go. Because of course it is. But at this point, I'm just ditching my pump action, or my sawed off, because I'm going to put the pump action on instead.
have to head back. Got things to
It's
do.
locked me into that. So I'm gonna have to find a shoebox in here to do that. Oof.
Did you read me, Anderson?
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it.
All right.
There's
No
another
way.
cold stash.
Dash is one, and then find a triangle. Oh. Ah, 1, 3, 6. Really? 1, 3, 6? It's that easy? Yeah, it was 4 because of the line. Ah. Just in case. That must mean there's a coffee thermos in here too, right? Yep. All right, let's go get that shotgun real quick. Inventory is not full, it just needs to be retooled. Hopefully that does it. It
I'm sure
does.
Sheriff Braco wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
That's all the weapons, huh?
stay the fuck.
Casey! Is that you?
Anderson?
Hold your fire! I'm coming in!
Where are you, bud? Oh, you ran in there? Hey. Alright, Casey, where'd you go? Why are you making me chase you, dude? What? Am I just blind? Where is he?
Hey, Anderson. Like what I've done with the place?
Oh.
Could
I was
use a
blind.
bit more light.
Oh.
How are you holding up?
Ah, don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh? I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on your end?
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
Oh, no.
Casey's affected by the horror story, too. I'm fighting for them all now. What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. That thing, the dark presence, it's real too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me.
It is the smoke monster
Knocked
from
me
Lost.
out. FBC found me in the woods later.
I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it. I just need to get the power back on first.
Yeah, give him hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
I'll take care of it. Stay put,
Why,
Casey.
thank you.
I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
Subject, Alex Casey, FBI. Description of injury, 2218. Subject seems physically weakened with some confusion about his whereabouts and events. Concussion? Similar symptoms to those becoming shaded individuals. Exposure to the shadow is suspected but not confirmed. Physical wounds are minimal. Light abrasions, possible mild concussion. 0730. Continued observation shows no signs of increased aggression in subject. Subject remains aware and coherent, a starkly different progression than any other victims. Reasons for exceptional results unknown. Less severe exposure, subject's resilience, intentionality on the shadow's part, requires further examination and testing. Alright, well, let's go stick that fuse in. I'm guessing it's not here in the evidence locker. You'd expect it to be in the maintenance room. Upstairs, perhaps? It's not on the outside of the building, is it?
Come on, Saga. Time to get back to work.
No. So it's gotta be downstairs. I guess I'm just fucking blind tonight. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
I see.
Not good. Situation is under control, Estevez. Coming back up.
Copy.
Those things are kind of crazy.
Anderson, over here, behind the counter.
Patch yourself up a bit, I see.
What's going on?
We had a hell of a time avoiding those taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well. They're the ringleaders of the Cult of the Tree. Don't let your guard down.
Is the FBC sending any help?
We were the help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have Bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the backlot. We were setting it up when the Taken interrupted us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We are not out of this fight yet.
That's good.
What's at the lake house?
It's a Bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the Shadow. Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
Wish me luck.
According to the Luck and Probability Department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
Okay. Making me want to play Control even more. Oh, great. And now it's rainy and dark out. Should probably close that.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, you government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wake will ruin everything. Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shut me! Typical government stooge. Let me out so I can kill him, that fucker! You come to our town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea! Let us out! You can't stop it, none of you can. We can take care of this. We've been preparing for this.
Is that so? No, he's in the same cell that he and Barry were in. Why is he covered in blood?
Saga.
Oh, he's still from the last time.
Do you have it?
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen, Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
This is a bad idea.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry!
Don't fucking give it to him! Let him get him! He's a fucking monster, Saga! There it is! We've been waiting for you, motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
I knew it.
Shit. It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime them.
Okay. Do I need to do this faster or something? Like, what's... Not exactly sure what we're doing. Oh, it's a hole.
I need time.
Close to him.
Got one.
2 more to go.
Well, now I know what to do, so.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here. You need to prime the 3 power cores first. Glowing SBC generator cores.
Got one.
2 more to go.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here. But you need to prime the 3 power cores first. Glowing SBC generator cores.
Got one.
There we go.
Scratch was here. He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now?
That was pretty badass. What is this? The intro to Doom? I was not expecting light Finnish hip hop. Finnish rap rocks. They're coming straight out the 90s with the grandpa's guitars.
I'm in the rain, trickling down. I'm the sickness of this town. I'm the ants inside your walls. The quiet knocking on your door. It's not your story to write. Scratch out your words.
I should have been able to see it like the second he woke up covered in blood. Like the last, like in the chapter where we got to control Wake in this world. But no, it was actually only while kind of thinking about it and with Wake's experiences, like, no, it's not that he's in the past. Like, both stories are happening at the same time. The only thing I'm still in the dark on, no pun intended, is if that Wake was aware that he was Scratch the whole time, or if Scratch just took over. Creepy. Very cool.
Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Kieran, you're better off without her. I know I am.
That is a very Tom Waitsy line. Especially the way that he delivered it.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
Yeah, unlikely. Oh, they did let Ilmo out at least. Or he got out himself in all that chaos. Poor Jaakko.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill you.
That's funny. Cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch?
Transcript of the interview with subject. Alan Wake, suspected para-utilitarian. Bright Falls, Washington. Kieran Estevez, lead agent. K.E. Mr. Wake, you've been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date. But for now, I need to ask if there is anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel. Anything we may need to know. Alan Wake, there's a force here that you don't understand. A presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me. Consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? Excuse me. It feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing. But it can be any form of art, any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. Estevez, we are well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Estevez, Mr. Wake, you are in custody pending charges for breaching of numerous federal violation codes. We are not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. Wake, you're not fucking listening to me. Estevez, we are listening just fine. Now do you have any accomplices? Wake, fuck you. Let me the fuck out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Interview was terminated due to subject being uncooperative.
Wake isn't the first person the Dark Presence disguised itself as.
Ari the Shadow. Summary. Through extensive interviews with witnesses of AWE 35, additional details regarding the Shadow A-010 have been discovered. Redacted and Redacted are both present during the AWE, reported seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls at the time. Jagger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who emigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a redacted AWE in 1970. Research staff have concluded that Jagger's appearance is likely a case of the Shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as to the nature of the connection between the Shadow and the psychophysical signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are: A. The Shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art, who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. B. The shadow can manifest as any individual contained definition needed within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing. See file 38-453-1873 for full report.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Urgent situation at approximately 1900 hours on 13th September 2023. Readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake, a known threshold to what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of A-040, the shadow, past acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC facility WA-03, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site events verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead Agent K. Estevez will mobilize Investigation Unit Beta for the remote operations site at Redacted. All available Shadow-specific equipment, Lot B-11B, has been approved for use in the field. Objectives: to confirm an active event of an active AWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, check the status of the lake house and its staff. Additional information: relevant operatives are active in the area, including Cult of the Tree, Redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Summary of findings. Description of para-utility. Based on its report, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord, with part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality, the changes being based on Redacted, when used by a capable para-utilitarian, parsing this item's effect from that of the Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for recurring AWEs in the area. Is difficult because only the reported uses of the item have occurred near the threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there is no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman after becoming a Redacted have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, likely a physical manifestation of a Redacted, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in the 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. See file AWE-35. However, it is unclear what the restrictions are and limitations of this effect are. Conclusions: the light switch is a possible OOP, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on second-hand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine classification and precise effects of the item. Things are getting very X-Files-y. Whole bunch of stuff.
Right.
Wake's been contacting me from the dark place.
I need to know what information I can still trust.
I see. Making activity to cult of the tree.
Sure.
Can we finally do anything with any of these? Yes. FBC file on the clicker and its paranatural qualities.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
Dark Presence feeds on artists and the art they produce. Light in the Dark Presence.
Okay. The Dark Presence is vulnerable against bright light.
No shit.
At least that makes sense.
Okay, so we can't do anything with any of those yet. Huh. Oh, wow, we can have a lot of profiles to go through. Okay.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was. Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying. I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared. Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No. I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker. Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
All right. Time to find us a break room. Was that?
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do. You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough.
I heard finish somewhere.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jaakko was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the Cult of the Tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect Watery and Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have. How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just a name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
So, group of Finns protect their village from monsters coming out of the lake. I wonder if Wake is their lake troll. Wake troll? Lake troll. Aw, no janitor bucket.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Where would this one go? Right there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yes.
Of course.
Doesn't make sense. The clicker can fix this, but I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help. Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art,
They could make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place. I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem. I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So the Cult of the Tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
I see.
So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
That's all I
Okay,
needed to see.
You let me know when you're ready.
Whoa.
Anybody seen what Alec Emotion was about?
Who knows? If it's not one thing, it's the other.
I think they've got the Koskela brothers locked up in there. I saw them go in earlier.
Anybody seen what Alec Emotion was about?
Who knows?
Probably got
If it's not one thing, it's the other.
I think they've got the Koskela brothers locked up in there.
Crazy bird lady. Alright. Please let me get back to the save point in the hotel. Good. The fuck?
After getting his hands on the FBC files, Ilmo Koskela knew what he was up against. He masterminded the cult, his and Yako's army, to fight the fucked up horror lurking under the lake, and a plan to keep those feds in their bunker by the lake in the dark. Outsiders would only screw things up. The Koskelas sabotaged the FBC's monitoring station and rigged it to alert them when something was brewing at the lake. One time months later, when the alarm rang, they drove to the lake again, ready for a fight. But this time, they didn't find any monsters. Something else washed ashore. The light switch. They'd read how Wake had stopped Jagger with it in the stolen files. From that point on, whenever the cult caught someone taken over by the Shadow, they cut out the monster's heart, pushed the switch into the hole, and flicked it.
Morbid, but kind of a lawful evil morbid.
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here. I don't think Marcy's coming back.
Fuck, Riley. This is so messed up.
Who's Marcy?
I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's not your fault. We all knew what we were signing up for.
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here. I don't think Marcy's coming back.
So we are getting close to endgame territory. So we will definitely be continuing Alan Wake's story tomorrow when we come back with more. Because it's pretty late, but this has been a blast. So definitely intrigued to see where this part of the story goes before we hop back to Saga again. And thank you for everyone who tuned in to join us. As always, great to have y'all here. We'll see you next time for more Alan Wake.